The Wye Usk Foundation isn't just another conservation project. The work they do here saved the fish in the river system and reduced the chance of future flooding.
We started in '96, and we started because we'd lost our salmon run, basically. And there wasn't any great impetus to do anything. People were always saying, wait and see, it'll get better. Well, clearly it wasn't after 30 years of almost continuous decline. So we set up an organisation to do the things that needed doing to get the fish back.
A controversial decision to stock the rivers, plus a catch and release policy, was supposed to do the trick. However, it was just papering over the cracks. The reason for the decline in fish numbers is due to river conditions, along with many barriers that stop the salmon heading upstream to spawn. Remove the barriers, educate the local farmers and ask them to restrict grazing from the river's edge and to reduce spillage. Then a very inviting environment re-emerges. The money to do it came from a true community effort. It involved people who were earning money from angling, actually reinvesting it.
It starts with the seed corn from the owners and anglers. They give us a sort of small amount that we then use to match against European funding. We then go to the Environment Agency and say, hey, look, you can join in and you can contribute, and they've been very good about that. And effectively, we've managed to increase whatever the anglers and owners have given us by about 12 times. So they've contributed over 400,000. We've managed to turn that into over 6 million. And I have to tell you, I would never have believed when I started that we'd have got so much support. It's been actually quite marvellous.
And the community effort didn't stop there. The Wye Usk Foundation managed to buy out all the nets on the river system.
When the fish were at their worst and lowest level, we had to stop them being killed and taken because we needed everyone to bring the next generation on. And the other thing we did was we tackled the commercial fishing in the estuary. And because the catches had diminished there too, we were able to strike a deal with the netsmen. And it was quite exciting because no one at that time was really doing that sort of thing. No one thought it was possible to buy netsmen off. But they were very helpful and willing sort of buyers, if you like. And we quickly raised the money. We'd become a registered charity by then. And we bought off all the drift nets, some of the putchers, and we argued with the Environment Agency about the putchers that they owned. So at a stroke, we'd got rid of practically all the commercial fishing in the estuary, and we got our own anglers to start putting fish back, voluntarily I should add, and we were up to 60, 70, even 80% in some years.
The rivers now have a healthy stock of game and coarse fish, and if it wasn't for the flooding, it would be a river for all seasons. However, there are still some species that Stephen would like to see come on.
Well, there are other things besides salmon in this river. We've got the other fish species, and got brown trout is a very common one. We've got a grayling and a huge range of coarse fish as well. But there are other species we're concerned about as well. White-clawed crayfish and freshwater pearl mussel, otter and lamprey are also very important to us. And many of them are hanging on by a thread.
So if you'd like to know more about the foundation, its work, or how you can help, or if you'd like to book a day's fishing on one of these beautiful rivers, then go to wyeuskfoundation.org.